And we are back for another exciting episode of our weekly real estate roundup. We're your host. I'm Gray Haenn with Berger Realty.
I'm Pat Davish with OCNJ
As you guys know, every week we showcase 5 new listings that hit the Ocean City market. This past week, there were a little over 20 new listings. So we were able to pick out the 5 best listings that we're going to share with you, give you our insights, our pointers, and why you should act quick.
So we're starting off with 4933 35 Central Avenue. This was just relisted. The price just got lowered to $8.5 million for the whole building. Each floor is 5 bedrooms, 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. It was built about 2 years ago, I believe. Sits on a 50 by 100 beachfront lot. Each unit is over 3,000 square feet. It's got high-end finishes all throughout. This was a beautiful build that was on the market, I think, a little over $9 million, but we're now down to $8.5 million, as I mentioned before. And the most interesting thing I saw was that they rented last year and they grossed over $450,000.
Yep. Yeah, I like this one a lot. This is a relist, so I know we did talk about this when it first came out, but now they're at $8.5 million for the whole building. And if you compare that to like what other units are selling for, for 5 bedrooms, that's a really good buy. And last year they grossed like over 450. This year they have 450,000 in rentals booked already. So you're buying this now, you're walking directly into the black. It's a whole duplex on a 50-foot lot on the south end. It doesn't come along. It's done.
Like you said, it's a rare opportunity. 5 bedrooms don't come very often on the beachfront.
No.
We haven't seen too many.
And if they are, they're squeezing them on 40-foot lots.
Yep.
So their bedrooms are really tight. This is a 50-foot wide lot, so it's a true 5 bedroom, over 3,000 square foot of floor, cabana rooms, and it's basically brand new construction.
Yeah. And the whole building, again, it's offered for $8.5 million, but it is being sold separately. It is available for each floor as well. The first floor is listed at $4.4 million, and maybe I think this is reversed. Second floor is for $4.4 million. First floor is for $4.1 million.
Yes. So we're going to jump to the next one on the list. We're going to go to 243 North Point Road. This is a single-family home on the Coast Guard Lagoon. Very desirable area in the Gardens. Another newer home. It's 5 bedrooms, 6.5 bathrooms. The lot size is a 52 by 103 feet deep. A lot of high-end finishes. Has 2 boat slips here, attached garage, and again, it's a Coast Guard Lagoon. These don't come up very often. When they do, they get snatched up pretty quick, and then people hang on to them for a long time.
Yeah.
Asking price is $5.9 million.
And as we're seeing, we were just talking about this earlier. Most new bayfront properties are coming out over $6 million. This is a pretty rare opportunity. This building is a stunner. It's a gorgeous build. And you're right. This Coast Guard Lagoon, or Whale Tail Lagoon, as I've called it previously, but we looked it up. It's actually called the Lagoon.
Those people got to be
listed. But it's a rare opportunity because properties on this lagoon do not come up very often. And being under $6 million for this type of property, I think it's a pretty good deal.
It is. Yeah. The Bayfront market is insane, and right, new construction or anything, it's going to be over $6 million. So asking price under $6 million, great location, desirable lagoon. It's a good one.
Yeah, and it's a little over 5,000 square foot lot. So the minimal on these lots right now are close to $3 million.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on where you are. So the next one, we're staying in the Gardens neighborhood. We're at 4 East Newcastle Road. It's a 4 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, single family on a 61 by 93 lot. It's been freshly renovated. It's got some high-end finishes throughout. Large deck, attached garage, nice backyard. You're sitting on Commodore's Row there, which I really like, that neighborhood at Newcastle. And this is a rare opportunity. It's offered at $2.45 million.
I like that price for being on the east side of the parkway there in the Gardens. I like Commodore's Row. You're one house in from the corner, so you have that little parking lot, like beach area across the way, and you're across the street from the beach here. Yeah. And for under $2.5 million for a single family in the Gardens, this location. It is an older house, 1970.
Classic building.
Yeah, 1972, but it's got a nice layout. It works. It's updated.
Mm-hmm.
Nice fenced-in backyard, garage. It's got everything you'd want. in either a beach house or a primary home.
Yeah, I agree. It's a great spot too. It's a rare location again. Not too many times that you have an opportunity to buy a Newcastle Road, and it's a great house, classic home. It's not a brand new build by any means, but it has been updated, and you got rear access to your garage, backyard, just like you said. But it's a great spot, great price.
It is. Apparently, this seller is buying something else, so that's probably why they're being so aggressive with the pricing. And it's a good opportunity to get a good home at a nice price in the Gardens.
Yeah, I agree.
So next one, we're going to 101 West 12th Street. This is another bayfront, but this is the condominium. It's a townhouse layout. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths. What's the name of this? This is Bay 12. Yeah, the Bay 12 condo complex.
Yeah.
If their asking price is $1,250,000, it's nice maintained. You do get a 30-foot boat slip. There's a saltwater pool. I'm bullish on the bay, especially something like this. It's a 3-bedroom. It doesn't come along very often. I think the last one in this building was over 4 years ago that sold. So you're on the bay. You have a pool, boat slip. Great views. It's a good price. Pets allowed in this building as well. And it's a pretty good price compared to everything that's selling
out there.
I don't
believe there's any rental restrictions here, so you have carte blanche to do whatever you want with your condo here. And again, I think it's a good price. I mean, we just saw that one at Marina Muse go for 1.1 that we discussed in previous weeks. To get on the bay now, even in a condo, you're over 1 million here. And this is a second floor unit, so you got you're sitting up high. You got great views up there. You can't beat it. Your boat slip does come with a pool. Nice area as well.
It's a small complex. There's only 10 units in that whole building, so it's really really close knit. And it's a great location. I like that 12th Street, open bay views. Nice views of the Ninth Street Bridge, night in Venice.
Yep. Yeah, it's a great spot right there in the middle of the island.
Yeah.
What is the HOA on that? Do you have that?
So the HOA
paperwork.
And they're out of order too. Make my life easier.
Maybe you got it on there.
It's $561 a month.
Okay. And that'll cover your insurances, maintenance there. So it's a decent number.
It is, but it covers everything.
So our last one today is 15 Lincoln Place. It's 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. This is a Bay Area single family home on a 50 by 70 lot. Needs some updating, but it's a nice single family, classic home, and this is listed at $850,000. We actually just walked this one. It could use some updating, but it's a good opportunity for somebody to get their foot in the door into a single family in a nice neighborhood, and potentially tear down in the future or do some updating.
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by the condition of the inside.
Yeah,
you walked in. It's definitely it's a livable teardown. It's not even a teardown, really.
Yeah.
It's much better shape than that. Has all the ductless units for air conditioning. It's a nice lot, 50 by 70, very quiet neighborhood, right in the Bay Area. It's a good price for $850. I mean, you're just not finding single families at that price point really on the island. Yeah. And when they do come up, they tend to go pretty good.
Yeah, and as we're seeing, I mean, the prices keep crawling up, and land values alone are crawling up, year after year. So by the time you're into this thing, you'll probably be into it by the land value. And if you plan on updating or building something new, you can feel like you got a good deal. That's tough. Those deals are tough to come by for an end user.
I think you're getting a good deal today in today's market.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I agree.
It's got a nice back porch that has the awning covering it, fenced-in yard, off-street parking. It's a good spot.
Like you said, I was pleasantly surprised when we walked that property to see about the condition.
Yeah, if you want, buy a boat slip at Nor'easters, and you got your boat right there. So, it's a good one.
You want to take us out?
I'd love to take us out. So that's going to wrap it up for another episode of our weekly real estate roundup, where we showcase 5 new listings in Ocean City. We appreciate you guys tuning in, commenting, liking, subscribing. Again, I'm Greg Haenn with Berger Realty.
And I'm Pat Davish with OCNJhomes.com.